Achieve Fitness.
Hi, this is Bryce Ray here at Achieve Fitness, and we're gonna work out back today. So back is one of my favorite things to work out. Wider your back, the smaller your waist looks. So for any females that are afraid to work out back, think they're gonna get too bulky, it won't make you look bulky, it'll just make your waist look nice and trim. And it's really healthy for long-term spinal health. If you have a weak back, it's really hard to be healthy. So we're gonna work out back today, get a little bit of biceps and some rear delts as well. All right, so starting out, I like to do a close grip pull down. This is my favorite attachment. I actually turn it around. So instead of it facing the other way, I like it facing this way because when you bring it down, it makes your elbows stay out and it really targets the center of your back. So when you pull down, you really want to bring it close to your chest here. Make sure you're staying nice and straight up and down and really, really, really squeeze your back the whole time you're doing it. So next, I like to do a really wide grip. So whenever I work back, I want to go close and then I go wide. Then we'll go like a row close and then a wide row. So you want to target all areas of your back because your back needs to grow both width-wise and thickness. So you want to do all different types of lifts. So this here allows you to put your hands as far wide as you can, that's comfortable, or as close as you want. So this one I'm going to use to go really, really wide and really target the lats right in here. So when you pull down, you want to squeeze and really squeeze the lower back and then go up nice and slow so you can really feel it in those lats. So next I'm going to do a close grip row and I really want to target the lower part of the back. So I'm going to get something to sit on to raise me a little bit higher and allows me to pull nice and low. Since I'm shorter, this is going to be a little bit too high for what I'm going for. All right, so this one here, you really, when you're squeezing and you're pulling, same thing, you really want to target the very center of the back. So you're really looking at this area right here is where you're wanting to target. So I've chosen this handle here. It's one of the mag handles. Reason is so mag handles, they really focus on targeting the back muscles and taking the biceps out of the lift. So when you typically grip something, your first instinct is to pull with your bicep. So these here, you can't grip your hands around, so it really targets the back muscles. So when you're pulling, you want to pull really low, pull down to your stomach. So that's why I have it on the blocks, so I can pull really low and target the lower center back. The blocks away, so this one I want to target a little bit more of the upper back. So when I pull back, it's going to be a little bit more of the upper back, but it's going to be the outside lats. So what I'm trying to do is really work on width here. So I'm pulling straight back with the elbows, straight to basically chest level. Pull back and squeeze as hard as you can. So for women, you really want to work on widening that back just a little bit. Some people think it's a scary thing, but the wider your back looks, the smaller your waist looks. It's all about an illusion. So this one here, you pull back, really squeeze the lats, and you'll really feel it in those lower lats. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is just a basic bent over row with the barbell. Reason is, so what we just did on that last exercise, we had our hands facing this way, pulling this way. This is similar, but it's different. So we're putting our hands this way and pulling with our hands this way. Reason is you have so many back muscles and there's so many different things you can work that just changing your grip that little bit can make a huge difference in your lifts. So if you're struggling with your lifts, change up your grip a little bit and you might see a lot of differences. So show you how I do this one here. So I just like to grab it right, pretty much a little bit outside shoulder width here. Stand up nice and straight, and then you're gonna bend over, 90-degree angle, and you're just gonna row straight up. So you're gonna pull those elbows straight back. And keep that core really nice and tight so you don't let that get weak. And then just row straight back. And you're gonna feel in a completely different angle and completely different muscle than you just did on that last exercise. So next we're gonna do rope pullovers. They're kind of called a couple different things, but I like to call them cable pullovers. And you can use any handle that you want. Targeting area for this is right here. So kind of like that outside lat, working on really like widening that back again, not so much the thickness. So what I like to use is one of the special handles we have here at the gym. That's my absolute favorite. I can move it down really nicely and I can spread it at the end. So if you don't have something like that, I would say a rope is wonderful. Just make sure when you pull down, you're pulling out as well. Really targets all the muscles in your back in that area. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to pull down and then out. So a lot of people will just pull straight down, and that's great. It works the center of your back really well, but when you really get that extra squeeze and you move your hands out, it's going to target more of the lats than just the center of the back. Same thing with the last exercise. Keep that core really tight and really just focus on the movement and pulling only with the back muscles. Don't use the triceps, the biceps, anything else, just your back. All right, so then after I'm done with my back workout, I always like to incorporate 1 or 2 bicep exercises since back and biceps go together. All the blood is here and all the blood is in your back because you're pulling like this. So I typically like a basic curl with either a rope or a handle or even just dumbbells. Just something to really wear out those biceps, just a really low set. Low weight, high reps, works great. All right, last thing I like to finish with in every workout that I do, no matter if I'm lifting legs, back, arms, is rear delts. So this is your rear delt right here. That's what makes your shoulders look nice and round and full. So it's one of those small muscles that's really hard to grow, but once you grow it, it looks amazing. So this is one of my favorite rear delt exercises and it's super simple to do. As you can see, I'm only going about halfway up. That's because that muscle, that's where it fires the most, is right about halfway. To burn out all the back, the arms, the biceps, the shoulders, pull-ups. I love doing pull-ups. Nothing can beat body weight. So try to do as many as you can. If they have to be assisted, there's nothing wrong with that. Pull-ups are a great exercise, so are push-ups. Anything body weight is really good for overall strength.
Achieve fitness.